We have breaking news to tell you about now. Model and actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with Sean Diddy Combs, has been found dead.
Stu Mandel live over the Porter's home, I should say, in Toluca Lake. Stu?
Well, that's right. It's actually out here at Toluca Lake at the corner of Woodbridge and Arcola. Now, apparently earlier this evening, the actress and model Kim Porter, who, as you said, shares 3 children with the music icon P. Diddy, was found here, passed away this afternoon. Now, they're saying that she did pass away from an illness, and it is natural causes. Right now, though, we do see a lot of activity at the house as friends and family are arriving and departing the home. Again, though, we understand that the model actress Kim Porter, who shares 3 children with the music mogul P. Diddy, did pass away this afternoon. Live in Sky 2 over the Toluca Lake area. I'm Stu Mandel. Back to you two in the studio.
I sat there on that couch and I said what I said. I said he put the boots to that girl.
Oh, you were there?
No, I remember when me and Albert talked about it. Because Kim called him crying. She was like, I gotta stop him.
Yeah.
She saved Cassie's life. So Cassie could do what she's doing right now.
Right.
She put it all on the line. Just a Christian can walk around sounding like an idiot, doing his daddy's perp walk with pride.
It's just so sad.
All of this means something a little different to me than it does to everybody else. Well, it all depends on who the man is.
Someone
Or the
that's
woman.
rich with power, like P. Diddy.
I wish somebody would ask why Tweet was so suicidal for so long, fucking around with Missy Elliott. You know, I'm just tired of motherfuckers lying about this. Just lying. All the women that have been hurt. You know, I remember the first time that happened to me. Took me 8 weeks before I could cough without wanting to vomit. 2 cracked ribs. They beat everybody the same way. It's like there's a fucking handbook when they sign their record deals. How to fucking hurt a bitch and keep her loyal. That nigga was so fucking like gung-ho that he woke up out of his sleep to whoop her.
Oh man, we gotta do better by our people, bro. All of this abuse that people are now discovering has been happening in front of their faces for all this time. The reason why they're so outraged is because they're now realizing that they helped finance it.
Yeah.
See, the people who should be most appalled are the fans. Because not once did you ever say, this record company won't get another dollar of our money until we know why Aaliyah's gone. Can you imagine if all of Aaliyah's fans had stopped buying anything that came out of that label? That would have been powerful, wouldn't it?
Man, powerful.
And yet it didn't happen. and her death still has not been properly investigated. Now, I want everybody to think about what I just said, and I want you to go and look at that footage of the diddler ragdolling Cassie and punching her like a football.
The walls are closing in, and Diddy might be behind bars sooner than we all think. Jaguar has been after Diddy for years now, trying to expose the truth about his crimes, and now she has finally been vindicated. But she isn't planning on stopping there. She wants to use this momentum to reopen the Kim Porter case and incriminate Diddy in her death, because she believes he had her murdered to cover up something huge. A tell-all book that exposed everything.
I wish I could explain.
Yeah,
but if I explain how I knew Cassie was gonna come forward, that could hurt some people. Which is why the last time I sat on this blue couch, I said what I said. Congratulations, young Miami. Run as fast as Cassie did.
You did say that. That was a bar.
But what kind of secrets did that book have to cause Kim's death? Here's everything you need to know. The shocking and distressing video footage of Sean Diddy Combs brutally attacking Cassie Ventura has sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. CNN's exclusive report on the video footage has brought this scandal back into the limelight. The video, which surfaced 6 months after Ventura's explosive lawsuit, shows a horrific scene.
New surveillance footage obtained exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of abuse against music mogul Sean Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs wearing only a towel, assaulting his then-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel in March 2016. A lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seem to match those seen in this video.
Not only has it validated Cassie's harrowing allegations, but it has also reignited a burning question that many had pushed to the back of their minds. What really happened to Kim Porter?
Engine 76, rescue 82, cardiac arrest. Engine 76, you're going to get EMS 14. EMS 14, respond with Engine 76 on scene of the cardiac arrest. Rescue 870.
The sudden and suspicious death of Porter, the mother of Diddy's children, in 2018, has always lingered under a cloud of mystery. And now, with this new footage, the calls to re-examine the case are louder than ever.
Here is the picture of the kind of like model or whatever of her body. And it does show 2 scars, which appear to perhaps be some type of C-section type of scars. And the lower abdomen had turned green, and then that puncture wound on the right hand that we did talk about already. But what's really weird to me is it looks like they got the hands wrong, because in the report it says it was on her right hand, and right here it looks like it's very clearly on the left hand. Maybe I just don't know what I'm looking at, but there was also this 3-something purple contusion. And this purple contusion on her arm could be from perhaps that Toradol injection. It could be from anything, but it does remind me of an interview that Gene Deal did just 1 month ago, a former bodyguard of Diddy, who said that Kim Porter and Diddy used to get into fights, and she would come after him with corkscrews and on the wrist, all kind of stuff.
The video serves as grim corroboration of Ventura's claims, shedding new light on the darker aspects of Diddy's life and casting a sinister shadow over the unexplained death of Kim Porter. Kim Porter's death was officially attributed to lobar pneumonia, a severe infection that inflames one or more lobes of the lung. But is there more to the story? Was there poisoning involved?
Now see, the can keep you up all night, but unfortunately it gives you limp noodle because of what the blood flow is. So you once stuck with a half-hard dick all night. So that's why you had the Viagra, to make sure that the dick involuntarily stays hard while you're numbing your self with the coke. Now see, the ketamine, that's a horse tranquilizer, so that relaxes all your muscles. You could get by 80-ton gorillas. You wouldn't feel a thing. So now, your dick is gonna stay hard, you numbed up, and you high, you got the ketamine in you so you don't feel shit. And then you add the ecstasy to put in the feeling that you've now blocked out, and now you got a party.
Freak off cocktail.
Yeah. So now, the Tootsie, they done skipped all the steps. They condensed it.
Wow.
So you got the cocaine in there, and then you got the in there, and they say that some of the dealers add the ecstasy in there. Now the Viagra, you still got to take that solo. But with the Tootsie, you got all of that. The gay cocktail, off cocktail, in the one thing. And the reason why it's pink is because they put the food coloring in it. They think, he said he think they got it from the Breaking Bad. You remember how they was making the meth, and they made it a special color, so they done that with the Tootsie.
Wow.
It's the food coloring.
You think that...
As if you need more. When did high not get high enough? Like, I'm trying to understand.
But the details surrounding her demise have always seemed off, raising eyebrows among those who knew her best. Initial reports suggested Porter had been battling pneumonia and flu-like symptoms in the days leading up to her death. Yet, those close to her, including the outspoken Jaguar Wright, have long harbored suspicions about the true nature of her passing.
Yeah, but when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell, Rowdy Shore, Heavy D, and Puffy. And Kim was the longest working employee because she was there from the very beginning. She was Andre's personal assistant. Kim is dead. Heavy D is dead. Andre Harrell is dead. The only 2 left are Puffy and Al almost died. Isn't that interesting?
That is interesting.
Heavy D was found dead, face down, in heart attack. Andre Harrell, heart attack. Kim died from pneumonia, but there's the first coroner's report that said that she died. It was ruled a homicide, and they found toxins in her body to prove that she had been poisoned. You know, they have poisons that create heart attack and pneumonia-like symptoms.
Wright's allegations are particularly damning. She claims that Diddy and others used Cassie in racially charged ways to humiliate and torment Porter, asserting that Diddy's abuse was relentless and brutal.
Sean Carter is just as bad as the diddler. And I know that for a fact. I got the scars to prove it.
So there's been so many people on the internet trying to figure out where you are. They're watching you. They're doing all types of stuff trying to figure you out.
You want to know what a box cutter feels like going into your skin and ripping you? I can tell you how it feels. Y'all ain't seen yet. That Cassie, that's nothing.
The resurfaced video of him attacking Ventura has lent credence to Wright's accusations and has fueled the fire, where fans and critics alike are demanding a renewed criminal investigation into Porter's death.
After the video came out of Diddy attacking Cassie, you got a lot of people that feel like Diddy, he probably had something to do with Kim Porter's death, and they want the police to reopen her case. How do you feel about that?
My man, I wish, for the sake of Kim's family, because bruh, if you know what I know, he put Kim in a gold casket, then has security, 24-hour security at the funeral home, so nobody would go in there and touch the casket or take Kim out of there. I think that they should reopen our case and have an independent pathologist look at everything about her so she can rest in peace. So I know people, paperwork, and this other young lady on the internet, they are spearheading the reopening of Kim's case. And I hope they do.
But Jaguar Wright is not alone in her accusations. Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, has also come forward with disturbing revelations. In a recent interview, Deal recounted an incident where Porter was forced to cut Diddy's wrist in an act of self-defense against his violent behavior. He corroborated claims of Diddy's physical abuse towards Porter, painting a grim picture of the late mogul's treatment of the women in his life.
Kim was going through the same thing, the beatings, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, and now I could say one time when I know Kim had defended herself, and I told people this, and now everybody, after Cassie report comes out, everybody want to show the picture now. You see a picture on the internet going with Puff, right hand is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white t-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, you know where you open up wine? The corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I think he had, I know he tore some ligaments, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit because he just kept bleeding. And from that point on, he was hooked. That's when I knew, when they was talking about people getting addicted and hooked on pain medicines, that's what happened to him. And it was from his right wrist that he's reminded by Kim all the time now.
As the public clamors for answers and justice, the enigmatic Kim Porter's book, reportedly banned by Diddy, has taken on a new significance. What secrets did it hold? What truths about Diddy's darkest behaviors and the tragic end of Porter's life were contained within its pages? Jaguar points out the dangers of being in such a situation.
And you run.
The more people you tell, the more danger you are in. Because everyone's going to pick what side they want to fall on.
The timing and nature of Porter's death are far too coincidental for comfort. Those close to her, like Al B. Sure, have openly blamed Diddy for her demise. Al B. Sure himself fell violently ill after making these allegations, fueling suspicions that there is a dangerous effort to silence anyone who threatens to reveal the truth about Diddy. This isn't mere speculation. It's a narrative that grows more compelling with each new piece of evidence. As more people join the call for justice, the hope is that the truth will finally come to light, revealing Diddy's darkest secret and bringing closure to those who have suffered in silence. That's all for today. Make sure to share your thoughts in the comments below. For more updates, hit the bell icon.